can't send him back to Congress.
Live from Pix Plaza on 42nd Street, it's the Pix 11 News at 5.
A new animal shelter in Queens that opened just a couple of months ago is facing major issues just right out the gate. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Erin LeBeau.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm Candace Gibson. So the facility was a multi-million-dollar project that they hoped would ease the burden on the many overcrowded shelters throughout the city. But as Pix 11's Kiran Dhillon reports, it too has already run out of space.
We're here at the city's first full-service animal shelter in Queens. It is currently over capacity and in desperate need of adopters.
See it jumping right there?
When 68-year-old Michael Washington first laid his eyes on Cookie the kitten, it was love at first sight.
He was jumping around, whining and meowing. I said, okay, I want Cookie.
Washington picked Cookie at the Paul A. Dhillon Queens Animal Care Center in Wychwood. The 50,000 square foot facility first opened at the end of July to the tune of $75 million. The shelter has enough space for its cats, rabbits, and other animals. But since it's Adopt a Dog Month, it's hoping people will consider adopting a dog. The shelter only has space for 72, but currently houses 150.
Adoptions are waning, so it's not like we're getting a lot more animals in. It's just they're staying longer.
Katie Hansen is with Animal Care Centers of New York City, the nonprofit that runs all the city shelters.
Hey.
She says the overcrowding is partially because the agency's Brooklyn shelter shipped its animals to the Queens location when it closed for renovations. Hansen adds, finances are also an issue for many people.
For the same reason that people are surrendering the animals, for financial insecurity, for the cost of veterinary care, people are afraid to kind of bring that commitment in.
The shelter has also been dealing with allegations that the animals are not being taken care of and that the dogs are not being walked enough. These pictures were taken by a volunteer right after the shelter opened in July. The ACC says any early issues that did exist have been dealt with.
We're fully hired now. We weren't even fully hired. We had to be open. Otherwise, Queens and Brooklyn would have nowhere to go, and what would we do with all the animals that were in Brooklyn?
Queens Council member Robert Holden is glad things have improved, but still has some concerns about the overcrowding.
If you're going to close a shelter, you need swing space. So to close the Brooklyn shelter for 2 years and then overcrowd the other ones around it is not helpful. So we need a backup plan.
The ACC says one of the best ways to deal with the overcrowding issue is for adoptions. It is offering a trial 2-week period for anyone who isn't sure if they can commit. It is also offering temporary fostering. Reporting from Wychwood, Queens, Kiran Dhillon, Pix 11 News.
Well, the city has changed its mind.